At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Cubs, center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
In the second spot tonight.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Touche, sir. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Low for ball one. Zobrist hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. And the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And no swing apparently. Ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. His past history against John Lester, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. That's by him for strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Bounce to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in, Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, second base.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Javier Baez.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. And struck him out. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 5.
First delivery
Albert
to him on the way.
Almora.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Russell.
Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Rockies, third baseman.
First offering
Nolan
on its way.
Arenado.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hops this one up. Rizzo over to his right, 1 out. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Now Lester's 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, Ian Desmond. His past history against John Lester. He's gone 4 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that retires the side. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, John Lester.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Story brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Popped him up. Iannetta moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan McMahon now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. In the air now, out to left. Russell onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away now in the Colorado third. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he got him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu relay to first in time. And here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. LeMahieu stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. There's Baez. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Javier Baez.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that one got a piece of him. Here's Addison Russell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Addison Russell.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees into both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding into the box, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop-up. Arenado is under it, and that retires the side. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Hurley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Ian Desmond. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Desmond.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lester into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Desmond. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. fouled away. Missed with a slider.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Ryan McMahon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman.
First offering on its way.
McMahon.
Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. 1 down. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Freeland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. A windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Story scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. He was a double play victim last time around.
Zobrist.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Javier Baez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and a little tapper. Blackman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Nolan Arenado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. He'll have the first crack at it here. As we start inning, Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll first delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, John Lester. No hits to this point. Chris Jimenez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Chris Jimenez.
Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And he's safe. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line towards center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. His career line against Pedro Strop, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Strop has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he watches a splitter for a call. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Bryant.
For the Cubs. Third baseman
Scott Oberg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. Still trying to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 45. Scott Oberg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way in front of a great slider that time. Oberg, 28 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The tag, and he is out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson. Prairies.
Catcher, Wilson Costello.
First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
The batter.
Pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Story is there, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Iannetta.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ sprinting after it, one away. Into the box now is the Colorado. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
On the ground is second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.